GeoLove has helped me with lots of things, such as helping me to actually let go of emotions that I've been holding on to for a really long time. It's helped me to clear generational patterns that I've inherited from my ancestors, like money scarcity and being with a spouse or companion who abandons and is a total jerk. GeoLove has also helped to reactivate my spiritual gifts, which has been huge for me because after having been in a narcissistic relationship, I totally forgot about who I am and what my gifts are, and it was really hard for me to see my gifts and what my purpose is here in this life. And so with the help of my mentor, we have reactivated a lot of my spiritual gifts, and it's been so much fun to be able to just play around with these and help other people. And I'm excited every day to see like what's going to show up next. And since I've gone through the GeoLove trainings, now I can help other people activate their spiritual gifts, release emotions that they've been holding on to for a really long time, clear generational patterns, also clear blocks that are helping or that are keeping you from manifesting the life that you really, really want and really desire. So those are many of the benefits of GeoLove, but actually the number one thing that people tell me after they do a GeoLove session with me is, oh my gosh, I feel so peaceful now. And they're able to put aside all the things that have been on their plate, all of the stresses, all of the hard things they're dealing with right now, and for that time, just get into a state of peace where their body can relax and they can just rest. And it's just, they've just described it as just so nice. And I've experienced that myself too. Let me tell you how a GeoLove session works. It is a little bit like Reiki if you're familiar with Reiki. So we get on a Zoom call and I invite you to get comfortable, whether that's laying down or standing, making sure you have water and a blanket and a journal handy. And I do a grounding meditation with you. And part of that is also making sure that you're not dissociated, because Jason, my husband, and I have learned that a really big thing that holds people back from healing is dissociation. So I reintegrate your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies so that you can receive the full benefit of the GeoLove session. Then I turn on some music. You can turn off your camera, turn off your microphone, and just get into a meditative, calm, peaceful state. So it's best to do it when you're not going to get interrupted by kids or the dog or a spouse or friends or phone calls or anything like that. And then usually it takes me no more than about 10 or so minutes-ish. And I do the work. I visualize a lot of things. I'm very visual, and so I often see it kind of like a story. And I use sacred geometry combined with divine love. For me, that is God, Heavenly Mother, Christ, angels, but you can pull in whatever divine source resonates with you, and that's totally okay, and I will honor and respect that. And then together, we work together to clear out all the stuff that we set the intention to clear during the session. You might experience like physical things in your body. You might experience emotions coming up. You might have images in your mind or hear things. You might remember things from the past. And then sometimes people don't experience anything at all, and that's totally okay. A lot of times people won't experience anything until a day later, or a couple days later, or maybe a week later. And that's also very normal, because when we're doing energy work, it sometimes takes a while for the physical body to catch up, because energy moves a lot faster than the heavier, denser physical body. And so that's totally normal. So that's why I encourage you to have a journal handy and a blanket and water and all of those things so that you can be comfortable during the session. And then also just giving yourself self-care afterwards. So when I'm done, I let the person know that I'm done and invite them to come back and open their eyes and turn their camera back on, and then I invite them to share what their experience was, and then I share with them what I saw or experienced during the session. Sometimes I get downloads or messages for them. Sometimes it's just a fun story that I get to tell you, like seeing a dragon or seeing you flying or swimming or something like that. It's a lot of fun. That's how it kind of plays out. And then, if you have any questions, I'll go through that, and then we're done. So usually the whole session takes about 45 minutes, sometimes only about 30 minutes. It really just depends on how it goes. And then we're done. So if you have any questions about GeoLove, then feel free to ask me and let me know. Otherwise, I can't wait to see you in a session.